We want to tell you about this tonight. A mystery in London. Take a look at this. People there were shocked by the bright pink sky. Okay, it did not turn out to be an alien invasion, though. Officials say it was a mix of snow and LED lights. Look at that. A nearby football stadium used pink grow lights on the pitch. The clouds and falling snow reflected the light. And there you have it. It turned everything pink. I think it knew we were having a girl show today, Alana. It was a girl party, pink for us. That's so fun.
Woo! Did you see the name of the person who submitted that? Sparkle Nails? All about that.
Sparkle Nails? Oh.
Sparkle Nails submitted it, and we had pink skies.
Good for you, Sparkle Nails.
That's a Friday. That's a Friday for us, Sarah. Hey, we've got cold temperatures out there. We're heading into your weekend. Fresh snow in the mountains. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. That's Alta. They were at really healthy totals. The lake effect band last night helping them. Let's talk snowpack because we're sitting just over 75% of average. Really meager for this time of year. Don't love that very much. You can see the storm track with our La Nina setup that has favored storms just grazing northern and northeastern Utah, which is why those percents are higher. Look at Tooele County, only 34% of average. Dry throughout central Utah on the eastern side of the state. Southern Utah doing better than some places in the north. Don't love that. As we look at seasonal snowfall since December 1st, our valleys tell quite the story. Logan only receiving 1.6 inches. Typically this time of year, they're over 18 inches. Barely any measurable snow in Salt Lake and Provo. Usually we've seen 16 inches by this point. Cedar City, so southern Utah valleys, actually performing better than northern Utah. They're at 7.6 inches, which is roughly half of what they usually see. But gosh, that's not great. So we've got to celebrate any snow that we do get. Some of the valley totals were enhanced by lake effect. That includes in Daybreak last night. They got 2 inches. Roads became pretty tricky. 5 inches for the Logan Bench. North Ogden did okay. Cedar City picked up 2.3 inches and 2 inches in Kanab. We saw that on the cameras yesterday. Live view from Tooele as the sun's going down. Pretty shot. Cloud cover's out there, but that's not going to help us much. It is frigid, friends. It's been that way throughout the day, and it's going to continue into tonight. Below freezing in Salt Lake, Ogden, Logan, Provo, Wasatch back, teens and 20s. There in southwestern Wyoming, it's just below average, and it feels the way it should. It's wintry as we look at those 20s over the next several hours. We've got to check out ABC4 News at 10. Are you heading out along the Wasatch Front? We're going to be dry tonight with mostly clear skies, and those numbers at 22 by the time we hit the news. Ooh, bundle up. Put the park on. You need gloves if you're going out tonight. Black Desert Sky Cam with clear skies and sunshine in Washington County, but they're about 10 degrees below average. Now, they had the high wind warning this morning for the gap winds, and while the warning expired, we still stayed pretty blustery. Look at these current wind gusts with the northerly winds in and around Bryan Head, Hurricane, Enterprise. That does make a difference with the temperature and also just gusty. Big picture shows you what's going to happen for our weekend and into next week. Our colder air is going to slide east. The jet stream is going to push a little further north as our ridge of high pressure moves in and kind of bullies the west. Acts as a storm block here. It's going to stay in control. This building ridge is going to allow for inversion conditions in our northern valleys. So we're looking at haze setting up for a prolonged period of time. We don't see really any activity. There's a slight chance we see maybe a backdoor cold front next Friday. Doesn't look super promising. So a very quiet setup. So just so you know, air quality will decline with those inversion conditions. Moderate air along the Wasatch Front, Box Elder, and Cache Valley for both days of the weekend. You'll probably start to see that haze by Sunday. Green in northeastern Utah and Tooele County. Hold on to that as long as you can. Temperature outlook for the long range. I thought, okay, well, maybe mid-November won't be too bad, but above average, just showing that that ridge digs in its heels, sets up shop in the Beehive State, and keeps the west dry. Not looking like an active storm pattern as we get through the middle of the month. That's why I said we needed that winter storm. We needed some measurable snow. 30s for tomorrow, slightly warmer than today, right around average along the Wasatch Front, but it's going to feel chilly if you're out and about. 30s on the eastern side of the state, 39 in Cedar, 44 in St. George. Look at the overnight lows. Teens expected. Whew. It's It's going to be cold. 40s turning to 50s with high pressure warming things up to 60 in St. George by Thursday. Very different story in the north, and there's a reason why. So I told you that your phone, if you look at it, will rise those temperatures. It's going to pump them to the mid 40s because a lot of the weather models have a hard time picking up on our inversion. So they just say high pressure is going to warm you up. I don't think that's the case. That haze is going to build. It's going to lock in colder air, and I think we're looking at 30s for a stretch here with hazy conditions during the day and some fog overnight. We'll see what happens, but it's not looking promising when it comes to wet weather.